Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anywhere you're watching us from. It is News Review O'Clock brought to you by Wisdom Yard Online Television. I am Akpako Jennifer, and with me in the studio today, I don't have Sidonje, I don't have Ahmed Abasolatoje. I have a beautiful, elegant, good-looking, pretty dancer with me in the studio.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Theosi Adeshino. It's been long I joined you on the show, but I'm happy to be here today.
And it's actually nice having you on the show today.
It's a pleasure.
So just as you know, on News Review, we bring to you headlines that made it to the top of the newspapers every day, and we talk about it. We don't do that alone. Yes, you know, we talk about we talk about ours and you talk about yours in the comment section. So let's go while we read the news together. On Vanguard, we have insecurity. Governor Lawal vows to end bandit activities in Zamfara. Troops ambush Boko Haram terrorists, eliminate 6. Hardship, with patience, determination, we will succeed. Tinubu. Federal government to shut down Murtala Muhammad Airport, suspend contracts, concessions. On Punch, we have coup. Rwanda retires 12 generals, Cameroon reshuffles officers. Opposition presidential candidates beg Tinubu for appointments. Security guard, teacher arrested for raping Kwara teenagers. Niger, nobody is interested in war, Tinubu tells Islamic Council. On Guardian, Nigerian doctors moving to Sierra Leone, Gambia, CMDs lament. Kano government sacks hospital CMD for lack of capacity. UNICEF Nigeria announces Cobams, Waje, Kate Enshaw, Alinu as UNICEF's champions. Ogoni community laments killing of 2 pipeline security men. On the Sun, we have Alaafin Stool. Ishashe Assembly sends message to Makinde, Oyomesi on selection of credible candidates. Suspected killers of policemen nabbed in Lagos. We will no longer tolerate illegal mining, export of raw minerals, Alake warns. Those are the headlines we have on today's news review. We'll be going on a short commercial break now, at least to show you what Nokpa is all about, to show you who Nokpa is and what it is. So we'll be going now. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Nokpa for management of power.
You're welcome back from that short commercial break. That was the party when we've always been clamoring about. That is our sponsor, and that is the greatest one. The superhero we've always been talking about. And just like we've always, and as Sidonje was here, he would have reminded you why haven't you, the reason you haven't taken your Nokpa, because you really need to get it. I say it every day. A bottle of Nokpa keeps you away from the hospital, so you just need to get it. If you've not gotten your Nokpa,
it's very important for your family. Either you get the Nokpa flusher, Nokpa about tonic, or Nokpa about mixture. You really need to get it.
I hear that. Nokpa about flusher, Nokpa about tonic, Nokpa energy powder, about cool, about anything.
About everything.
About everything. And trust me, the fact that we are using the word about doesn't mean it is bitter. It is not. It is just sweet like sugar. But just to add, just add adjust that. That's why we're adding about you get it. But then you really need to get it. Trust me. Because if you've not gotten it, you're sleeping on a bicycle and you're doing yourself. You're not doing me. See to your skin. It's Nokpa's work.
Oh, thanks to Nokpa.
It's Nokpa's work.
all the way.
So back to today's business. Nigerian doctors moving to Sierra Leone, Gambia, CMDs lament. Why would they move? Are you paying them well? Are you treating them well? Why would they move? Chairman of the Committee of Chief Medical Directors of Federal Territory Hospitals, Professor M. Mbasi, yesterday lamented that the health sector is facing a manpower crisis as professionals leave the country in droves. According to him, other African countries are now poaching Nigerian medical doctors and health professionals. Basi, who is the CMD of the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, disclosed this when he appeared before the House of Representatives and HOC committee probing employment racketeering in federal government agencies. He showed up alongside the heads of other health institutions in the country. Basi noted, some African countries are beginning to poach from Nigeria. The West Coast is looking for our specialists. So many people are now going places like Sierra Leone and Gambia. And the wage they earn is about $3,000 to $4,000. It is about 3 to 4 times what they earn back home. Should we say 3 to 4 times? Or even 5 to 6 to 7 times what they earn back home?
$4,000 to Nigerian naira.
This is a million talk.
Like, it's millions. So it is not easy.
So why will they go?
Like that.
It is a lifetime opportunity. So even me, as I am seated here, if I get that opportunity, I am going.
This thing is just called brain drain, whereby you have the potential, but it is not being valued in your country.
So you have to go elsewhere
where they are going to appreciate your potentials, your talent, and your ability. They'll be like, oh, this person is welcome in this country. Unlike here, whereby they are not being paid. So what do you now want them to do if they are not being paid? And they see the opportunity of flying to other countries.
The first thing is that their salaries are not being paid as at when due, and it is not even enough. Their allowances, all their allocations are not being paid. So what do you expect? Do you expect them to sit back in the country and lose their lives? Just waste their time, and then at the end of the day, they end up bragging about nothing. When they have opportunity,
if they keep leaving the country, what's our gain in this country?
Exactly.
Who are those that are going to
why
them?
The federal government needs to come in. They need to act fast.
They need to look into it before Nigeria will turn upside down. Although it is turning upside down, but the grace of God is still keeping us moving.
It is now that doctors are leaving the country, it is now that traditional life will go back to. Whereby if you are sick, you just go into the bush, just like they do in the olden days.
You should go back to traditional way. Our leaders, they are not going to stoop low to get traditional treatment.
No.
What they do, even despite the fact that we have medical practitioners before they start living.
Don't just say we have medical practitioners. We have experts.
Yeah, we have professionals. The leaders, they go to other countries for medical checkup. You just say it on news that Mr. So has been on medical leave.
Ordinary.
They are not investing their energy and money on the healthcare facilities. But
because they are not benefiting from it, and they are not being affected by it.
So if our leaders are not supporting the healthcare system of Nigeria, so what do you not think? These professionals, these medical practitioners, they would look for opportunities and go. That's what they would just do.
Thank God they are now going. Niger, nobody is interested in law. Tinubu tells Islamic Council. President Bola Tinubu on Thursday said all diplomatic options will be exhausted with the military junta in Niger Republic before any last resort of military intervention would come into the picture. Insisting that any forceful removal of a democratic government remained wholly unacceptable, a statement by the State House said. Receiving the Nigerian Scheme Council of Islamic Affairs led by the Sultan of Sokoto, Muhammad Abubakar III, at the State House, President Tinubu noted that the alternative or kinetic intervention of Niger Republic had not been jettisoned. We don't want war. We don't want war. Nobody is interested. We all want money. There is no money anywhere, and you feel we can fight. How?
The thing is just that President Bola Tinubu, thank God he has declared now that nobody is interested in war. Because if they should engage troops to go against the Niger junta, it's going to be a big war. It's not going to be a minor one. And the people will suffer for it. And this Niger coup, they have already said it that they only need to be in power for 3 years. Suffer? People will suffer for it.
I mean, they are suffering from it already.
They are suffering from it, but if the war should not escalate, people are the ones that will suffer the most. And the fact that this Niger took over in Niger, this Niger coup, they took over in Niger, people are rejoicing that, oh, thank God, military are there now. They are happy. If people are happy, they should just let it be that way. If people are against it, and you cannot take a step that, okay, people doesn't want the military government, but people are happy, they like them, so they should just let them be. And these people, they said they just want to be in government for 3 years. That after the 3 years, they are going to give the power back to the democratic government. But for now, they should just let them be.
How is that possible?
They should let them be. They want to make a change within that 3 years.
We don't want it. We don't want.
You can't speak for Nigerians because they loved it. And they are even happy that, okay.
No, I'm not speaking for them, but I'm speaking for us here in Nigeria. We don't want it here in our own country. We are good with what we have. But those in Niger, well, they are good with it. They are cool with it. So I think we should let them be all they have. They are fine. And it is really what they need. They need it. So it is happening in Niger. And we'll be going on a short commercial break now. We want to show you what Nokpa is about again. So you know what we are really talking about. We want to really show you. So you need to get your Nokpa. So we'll be going on a short commercial break now. We'll be right back.
Sweetheart. I can't afford to be late for this meeting.
You gave me the same excuse every day.
I always tell you the truth every. You know I will never disappoint you.
Everyone needs a hero like Nokpa.
After Nokpa.
It is always Nokpa.
Nokpa for management of power.
Yeah, welcome back from that short commercial break. And what we're talking about Niger's war, their military intervention and all that.
If anybody is interested in Niger war,
we are not interested. We don't even want to get involved in the war because it will be so bloody. And the thing is, we Nigerians, we are not even satisfied. We don't, and you know, Yorubans to say something. They say Okunu lafin betita. We Nigerians don't even have that Okunu. Not to talk of Tita. So
what we are facing in this current economic situation, it is making us to lose that Okunu.
Even the little strength we have, we are exhausting it already. So you now think packing us to Niger will solve the problem. No, let those in Niger live their life.
There was a time they said anyone interested in joining soldiers to go.
God forbid.
Fight shooting.
God forbid. And inject it. They did not say anybody interested in sharing money to come, interested in fight. And the thing is, they want to fight. Yeah? They want to support Niger. Shemi, that is it. President Bola Tinubu and his cabinet should go.
They should go?
Yes, they should go. They should go support Niger. Why?
As the soldiers, I don't understand. They should go like Azal.
The Nigerian soldiers will go, right? Then President Bola Tinubu and his cabinet should go and assist them. They should all go. They should leave us. We are good. They should all go and fight.
They won't go. They will send you Nigerians to be at the forefront.
Oh,
they will be the one covering up for them.
Are they Togolese?
Because if anything wants to attack
are
them,
they Togolese? Are they not Nigerians? Are they not Nigerians? They should go.
They are in power now.
They are in power.
You can't expect them to go.
I am also in power. I am also in power, so I cannot go. I'm sorry, sir. I cannot go.
You know, as a journalist that you are, you're supposed to go also, so that you can cover up the event.
You are not left out. You can also. You can also be there. You know, we'll just cover everything.
But the thing is, we just pray that this is not going to escalate to a big war in Nigeria and every other part of West African states.
Amen. No. President Tinubu noted that Nigeria, under General Abdulsalami Abubakar, instituted a 9-month transition program in 1998, and it proved very successful, leading the country into a new era of democratic governance. The president said that he saw no reason why such could not be replicated in Niger if their military authorities were sincere. Your Eminence, please don't get tired. You will still go back there. The soldiers' action is unacceptable. The earlier they made positive adjustments, the quicker we will dial back the sanctions to alleviate the sufferings we are seeing in Niger, the president affirmed. I'm just begging to know, we should please, because you are there for us, to save our lives, to protect us. And even the ones, these things we are facing in Nigeria, it is more than Niger cope. We have our own. We have our own fire burning under our clothes.
Being the chairman of the ECOWAS, like he has to make a contribution to that. People will see that
that is the more reason. That is the more reason I said he should go. Being the chairman of the ECOWAS, he should go. So they will know, this man is really pained. This man really means what he's saying. The next one, opposition presidential candidates beg Tinubu for appointments. Since opposition presidential candidates are now begging Tinubu for appointments, they want to work in Tinubu's administration. Atiku is still fighting. What's his name? Peter Obi. It's not Peter Obi. Peter Obi. Peter Obi is still fighting. Why can't you people just rest? See, these people now, they've accepted their fate. Anything that comes afterwards, they are good. But you are still fighting. Some opposition candidates who participated in the 2023 presidential election have made an appeal to President Bola Tinubu to consider them for appointments in his government of unity. The plea was made when the candidates under the aegis of Forum Concerned Presidential Candidates paid a courtesy visit to the national chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, at the party secretariat in Abuja on Thursday. The delegation comprised the presidential candidates of Action People's Party, Charles Nadi, his counterpart in National Rescue Movement, Felix Osakwe, All Progressive Grand Alliance flag bearer, Professor Peter Umuadi, Action Democratic Party vice presidential candidates, Dr. Ode Udo, and the leader of the team, Adewale Adeogun. In his speech, Osakwe disclosed that they are not known to practice politics with bitterness, stressing that it was evidenced by their refusal to jump on the bandwagon of candidates dragging the president of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal in the wake of the poll results. Consequently, the NRM candidates demanded they be drafted into the campaign councils for the November 11 elections in Imo, Bayelsa, and Kogi State, stressing that they are willing to offer their services to the president in the spirit of inclusive politics. You know, it was, I think, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Okay. People were still, I think it was yesterday, they were still dragging Wike. Okay. The PDP and those in PDP are dragging Wike that why will he work for Tinubu, who is an APC member and Wike is a PDP member. So they were asking him how will he react if they suspend him, and he was saying he is not working for any party. He is working with Tinubu-led administration. He is working with Tinubu for the betterment of the country. Not that he is changing it to be an APC. Not that he is diverting. No.
The thing is, don't be shocked if later this Wike, the former governor of Rivers State, later changed his party to APC. Because during the campaign, we all know what he did.
He already said he is an unrepentant PDP member. He is an unrepentant, so he is not changing. It's not that he is diverting. No,
I'm not saying that it's changed, but I'm just saying that do not be surprised if later we see the news that he has changed.
I don't believe he will ever change. I don't believe he will ever change.
Because we know
this man is blunt.
We know the contributions he gave during the campaign and during the election time, whereby his state, Rivers State, has the highest votes for President Tinubu.
And that is to tell you that this man is not working for party.
I know he's not working for
party. He said, he and Peter Obi and all that.
He's working for himself also. Like, he wants to secure that greener pasture for himself. For you to be part of President Tinubu-led administration, you know, like, he wants to gain something.
Sure.
Not for okay, fine. He's concerned about the country's betterment, but not for the country betterment alone, but for his also personal interest.
Sure. But you know, he and Peter Obi are in the same party, PDP, People's Democratic Party. And he said it yesterday. Wike and Peter Obi, they are both in PDP.
Labour Party. Peter Obi is in Labour Party.
Oh, yeah, that's true, Yeah. Peter Obi is in Labour Party and Wike is in... But he said it yesterday that if Peter Obi would have done it better, the Nigerians would have voted him in. So this man knows...
We are in Nigeria. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. But this man knows what he is doing.
If they should give you to count something 1 to 10, in Nigeria, you can just decide to say 1 to 100. That is the country we are. They know how things are being manipulated. So we all know what happened during the collation of votes after the election of a thing.
But it was
whereby they said it to be transmitted from the polling unit, and later everything went
It wasn't.
off.
But it was glaring. Tinubu came first. Atiku
Yeah,
came
it was
second.
glaring that he came first, according to the report that we got from INEC.
According to the report,
According
yes.
to the report, and
We all thought
that is
Tinubu
why
came
that
first.
is why Atiku and Peter Obi and others are still dragging this issue of Tinubu
I just
not
think
being
they should
the one
come
that
together. Okay, now it is now glaring. All of them are fighting for their pockets. They are fighting for their purse. Because if not, you all can always come together.
The thing
For
is,
the betterment of the country.
Peter Obi once said it in one of his interviews. He said he's not even concerned about the person that emerged as the president of Nigeria, but he's concerned about the process, the election process, whereby if this thing is not being tackled now, it will keep repeating itself. There is no how you can do it. It will keep repeating itself. If this one should die down, by the time we want to do another election, it is still going to repeat itself. Whereby people will be hoping that, okay, oh, this thing is going to be transparent, but along the way, there will be failure.
But what I'm just saying is, APC, PDP, Labour Party, CNN, BBC, I don't even want to know. They should all come together to work together for the betterment of the country. If you emerge as the president or the governor, then good luck to you. If you don't, wait for your turn. It should be like that.
This life is done by turns.
It shouldn't be do or die.
Yeah, table turns.
Well,
If
yeah,
you're not
there
in
is this
power
saying,
today, you can just hope for tomorrow. That, okay,
there
you
is
can
this
beat
saying
tomorrow.
that politics is a dirty game.
It
It is a dirty game. But then, try to bring maturity into everything. Tinubu is now the president. Wike is a minister. Wike is from PDP. That is, of course, other people from other parties can always work with him.
For Wike to have gotten that position, to be included in Tinubu's cabinet, is because of what he has done. You know, he has made some sacrifice. And that was what made
can
Tinubu
now
consider
decide.
him. That's why these other parties too, they also want to be in
his cabinet.
If
Tinubu was a bad person, he wouldn't have considered Wike. Everything, he might just pay him off. Do you know?
Do you know that several times they've had meetings in a closed doors that, okay, if you do this for me, I will give you this. If you do this, I will give you this. So this life is just give and take. They've had agreements that, okay, I'm going to secure this place for you. Sure. And when you get to the position, you're going to give me this position. It's just an agreement.
I'm buying what you said, yes.
So it is a dirty game.
Closed doors meetings.
Irrespective of your party, you want to be good. You want people to know you. You want to be seen as someone that is okay, you are doing for the betterment of the country. Meanwhile, you are concerned about yourself too. Interparty
are there doing their own. Religion, they are there doing their own. Tribe, they are there doing their own. How will Nigeria move forward? How?
It is only by God's grace.
God's grace.
Only by God's grace. So
moving on to the next one, which happens to be the last one, we have hardship. With patience, determination, we will succeed. Tinubu. As Nigerians continue to witness economic hardship occasioned by the removal of whole subsidy, President Bola Tinubu on Thursday assured that with patience and determination, we will succeed. The president said the bitter pill must be administered to an ailing nation and economy to build a better future for the country. Speaking with members of the board and management of the Nigeria Economic Support Group, NESG, in Abuja, President Tinubu reaffirmed his support for a robust public-private sector partnership to grow the economy, saying that his administration sustained bold and coordinated reforms are anchored on a strong adherence to accountability and transparency. The president reiterated his unequivocal resolve to fully implement the 8 priority reform areas under the Renewed Hope agenda within the next 3 years. He emphasized that Nigeria is blessed with rich human and natural resources in addition to deficit opportunities which can quickly be leveraged into new prosperity, calling for the urgent exploitation of Nigeria's diversity for collective gain, with an eye on new think tanks in the agricultural sector and the establishment of a commodity exchange. What this is saying is, we just need to be calm. We need to become fine.
We
are all facing economic hardship.
Okay.
I am as a case, me as a case study. I am. If you look at me very well, you see I am facing it.
No, they can't see it.
Please.
You are still chubby.
Please let me talk.
Your skin is glowing.
Please let me talk. Oh, this is not part work. This is not part work. I am facing economic hardship. Everybody is facing it. But then let's be calm. This man knows what he is doing. No? He knows what he's doing. Someone that has been strategizing and re-strategizing for the past 3 decades. He knows what he's doing.
No one is saying he doesn't know what he's doing. But the thing is that he should hasten up with it. Nigerians are, like, we have been enjoying a lot of things. And it is affecting our health.
Just like he said he never promised to change Nigeria in 1 week. And I want you to remember, Nigeria has gone far beyond repair. So it will definitely take him time to rebuild what has been damaged. And it's just few months. So we just need to be calm.
But the thing is, I'm not saying he's not doing well. Like, he's actually trying, being the president of Nigeria, he's trying his best. But the best is not showing to Nigerians.
It is not showing.
The best is not showing.
There is not showing to Nigerians because the best has not come.
There's one is about him. He said, Nigerians are like being in a labor room. By the time you're in a labor room, you feel the pains, the agony, but after giving birth, you are relieved.
You forget the pain.
But if these pains are getting too much, Nigerians, we are going to lose ourselves at the process. So this government, President Bola Tinubu, needs to put in place what is needed to be done.
It's not that Nigerians are going to lose.
Palliative should have been created, should have been given to people.
Yeah, they are discussing
before the removal
already.
of fuel subsidy. Not that it is after people have been lamented that, hey, this, and that. That's when you now thought of giving out palliative to people.
But you know, he announced that during his first speech as the president.
Okay.
He announced the removal of fuel subsidy as
yes, he announced it.
Speech.
The fact that he has announced it, he should have provided palliatives ahead taking action of removing the
it's like you
subsidy.
don't know Nigeria. Providing palliatives is not the problem here.
Okay.
Of course, President Bola Tinubu cannot come to give you anything.
Okay.
So it is through process. It will come from one step to another, from one office to another.
Okay, now, so far that they stopped the subsidy on fuel, and it was gathered in a report that they've been able to save up like trillions of naira. These trillions of naira, where are they going to channel it to? We've not been hearing about it again.
But you know, Nigeria is owing other countries, so I think that is where the 1 trillion naira is going. I hope.
Well,
so.
the president is trying. The fact that he even gave out 5 billion naira to each state. Is it 5 billion or 5 million?
Have you gotten yours?
To each state.
Have you gotten
No,
yours?
I should be asking you. Because I heard you when you received alert this morning.
No, MTN. Those people, MTN are just lifesavers. They are always checking up on me. It is MTN. I should be asking you because you said it with so much confidence, like you've received yours. I disbursed 5 billion naira.
No, I mean states. Like states have received their 5 billion naira.
That
According to what has been said in news, that the federal government has given out 5 billion naira to each state.
Of course, it might have allocated it. Of course, it might have allocated it to the states, but it has not been disbursed. I haven't gotten mine.
Do you think it's going to reach you? It's not going to reach all Nigerians.
What do you mean?
Like we are many.
So, are we up to 5 billion?
We're not up to 5 billion naira, but how are they going to divide the money?
This Lagos alone.
Even those that are going to divide the money, are going to disburse the money, they are also going to get their own, like they will take out from it.
Exactly. That is why I said it will go from office to office. Okay, let's assume, fine, let's assume he allocated 5 billion naira. Right from you to me, 5 billion naira. I will assign it to another person. Me, I might have removed, let's say, 5 million.
5%.
I might have removed 5 million. Another person will remove. So before the money will get to the last office, maybe the money will be remaining like 2 billion.
The federal government needs to set officials to key into this, like to be in charge of this. That okay, this money given to state government, are they doing it in a proper way that it should go, or they are not?
It is not possible.
It
Do you know,
it can
do you know why I
possible.
said it is not
Although
possible?
it's not going to curb the it's not going to stop those people that want to get to their pocket, but it's going to make difference.
Do you know why I said it is not possible? Of course, once the federal government allocates money to the state government,
Okay.
they will disburse it to few people. So once when the federal government needs evidence, they will gather those few people they disbursed it to. Start making videos, start filming them. Did you get your money? How much did you get? Thank the government.
That was why I said
so
this money cannot circulate, so you don't have to be expecting any money from
well,
the federal
I am
government or from
expecting
the state
because I'm a
government.
citizen. I am expecting.
Okay.
It is my right. I am a citizen, so I should get it.
Maybe in the next century you will get it.
Don't now. Even we don't know. We don't know. I may still get it before today runs out, and I'll shock you.
Anyway, we are challenging the state government. They should make it circulate.
So I'm challenging. Yes, I am
We are
challenging.
challenging
Make it
you.
circulate.
Let
Let
money
everybody
circulate.
say my own governor is different. I got my money. Me personally, I'll go on a live Instagram video to say to show
Don't
it.
worry, you will get like maybe 2,000 naira.
I don't want
By
to
the time
know.
they break it down,
I don't want to know.
are you expecting 1 million naira?
and my bank will still remove charges, but I don't want to know. I'll go on a live video to showcase the alert. I got
that
my
you got
money.
2,000 naira.
I got it. I got it. At least 2,000 naira is something.
All is well.
Thank you for joining us on today's edition of News Review. And
Yeah,
today
yeah.
is Friday. This is supposed to be the last news review for the week before you see another news
And you
review.
forgot to say Happy New Month to viewers at home.
Oh, pardon my manners. I forgot. Happy New Month.
We are in the month of
September.
embark, so you have to embark on something that is more productive. Do not procrastinate.
Nokpa.
Next year is here, and please,
Nokpa.
this is weekend. You have to get Nokpa about flusher, about tonic, about energy drink, and everything to keep your body, you know, like
And
more
you know
glowing
today
and
is
more
Friday.
active.
See me. I'm putting on my Ankara already.
Okay.
So please, if you have any location, don't hesitate to call
Ahead
me.
of tomorrow.
Starting from today
I
now.
won't start today. Okay.
Starting from today. If you have any location, please don't even hesitate to call me. I'll join you there. I'll be there as a special guest. And don't worry, I'll not trespass
And
you.
to our Muslim brothers and sisters, do not forget to go for Jumat. We love you.
I love you. Bye.